to be there for them to meet today.
Yeah, it was great. They were both tremendous people. Just glad to tell their story.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've already gotten a decent amount of rain, and here comes more.
Yeah, we're not, and we have another storm later this week. But, you know, this morning, you know, we barely had any lightning out of this. It's all about low-level shear, right, spinning in the lower levels. Just a few lightning strikes this morning around. Not much, but we had, you know, 5 tornadoes. That's all it takes. Trackers are out, and more on that coming up. They are in western and southwestern Oklahoma in front of the next big wave of storms that'll be coming through later this evening and tonight. Not a tornado threat. I'll just go ahead and tell you that this evening or tonight. It's going to be a wind threat as the winds, not only with some of these areas of rain and storms, but also the low-level jet is going to be coming in from the north. That's really going to crank up this wind. All right, let's go back to earlier this morning. And Jed Castles, Lacey Swope, we're here. And Lacey and Jed were issuing their own, that's how we do it here at News 9, our very own News 9 tornado warning. That video there is from Val and Amy Castor, tornado on the ground. And when you have the tools, you have the team, you have the technology, you can make that call. And that's what we've been doing for a long time here at News 9, is doing exactly that. And we will continue to do that when people, family, friends are in harm's way. We will issue our own tornado warnings. We've done it for a long time, and it will not stop, I promise you. But that's exactly why, all right? Jed and Lacey were all over it this morning. Here's what it looked like. There's your tornado right there. It's a quick spin up. It's along this line. Tornado set down about 4.5 miles west-northwest of Mustang, moved east, absorbed by the line, and that was it. And it lasted about 2 minutes. The flip side, the good news, lots of rain, folks. Heaviest rain we've seen since the 1st of September. 1 to nearly 2 inches in a few areas, 1.66 in Bristow. Eastern Oklahoma, 1 to 2 inches. Enid down to Lawton, 1 to nearly 2 inches of rain. I know, not as much, not enough in the northwest. I know, you could use a lot more. You're going to pick up a little bit of light rain this evening. By the way, it's snowing now northwest of Amarillo. Okay, that tells you the dynamics with this storm system. Look at the spin now west of Amarillo. It's going to swing out across Texas and Oklahoma, and there's going to be a chance of more strong storms producing some damaging winds a little bit later this evening and tonight across the west and southwest first, riding up into central Oklahoma. Right now, just light rain in the west, but heavier rain now coming into the west, which is great news. You need the rain, and it's coming. But Tom and Val and Jeremy are all there, and we're going to bring this ball of energy out. A little bit of lightning and thunder in that line. Storm track, Elk City, 531. El Reno, 743. Oklahoma City, 820. And we'll say Shawnee at about 911. That's when that leading edge will come into the Oklahoma City area, all right? And with that, the low-level jet will pick in from the north, will pick up, and with that, the wind is going to crank. Winds 50, maybe 60 miles per hour tonight. Okay, so temperatures now in the 50s. Here we go. Powerful storm. This is wave 2. This is still part of the main wave of this morning. That first lobe of energy moved out, but here comes the big show. Here comes the main bang right here now, and that's going to go right across the state. And it's strong. It's powerful. So, future Next Gen Live, there's the rain in eastern Oklahoma now. Here comes wave 2. All right, there's 8 o'clock. Now coming into the West Metro. From there west and southwest, it's rain. Some thunderstorms in here. Maybe a little severe weather in the west and southwest. We'll be watching that. But the deal is, this ball of energy is going to tap into these low-level winds several thousand feet up, and it's going to be a driving north wind that'll start in the west and spread east. Winds 50 to maybe 60 miles per hour. Additional rain amounts for this evening and tonight, another half to nearly an inch in a few areas, over an inch down south. So more rain coming. Who misses out? Northern, northwestern Oklahoma. All right, so talking about the winds in here, and this is future wind gusts at midnight tonight. You can see the pockets of red going to brown on your map. There's Oklahoma City. We're looking at winds 40 to 50 to locally some gusts close to 60. So going to have some wind damage scattered. I mean, we're also going to have some power outages scattered on top of that. All right, then by tomorrow morning, the main winds are in eastern Oklahoma. So my storm zone, we're going to carry a threat here, and this is going to be kind of a wind threat in here. Possible power outages, winds gusting to 60. Might have some small hail in a few of these storms. All right, this evening, central, western, southwestern Oklahoma, a 100% chance of rain moves into Oklahoma City after 8 o'clock. Overnight tonight, a 100% chance of rain except for the northwest. Be a cold and windy rain tomorrow morning, windy and raw. Rain in the morning will be in eastern Oklahoma, quickly ending in Oklahoma City before 9 a.m. Couple of quiet days ahead of us. Still windy tomorrow, quiet into your Thursday, but the wind's going to crank from the south. Here comes Storm 2 on Friday with more rain into Friday night. We get a break over the weekend and a third storm for the middle of next week. Here we go. Guys, back to you.
David, thanks. Only on